Peace and good to you all. My name is Parde Antonio. I am a Catholic priest here in the Diocese of Houma-Thibodeau in these beautiful South Louisianan bayous. I've been ordained now for 3 years, and I've been asked to give a vocational message to anyone out there who might be looking for the will of God. I don't know about you, but in my life I've made a lot of sacrifices and spent a lot of time in doing a lot of things that have built up my own ego, my own pride, my own will, and only to have found myself in a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness, a lot of pain. I really believe that at the beginning of a discernment of God's will, to really take your time in being serious with yourself and reflecting about how you can truly build on the rock of Christ. As Jesus says, the wise man builds on not only listening to the Word of God, but by putting it into practice. To really look at the Word of God and to see how much you can actually put that into practice. And especially if you're looking into religious life in different communities, which community is going to be able to offer you that opportunity to fulfill that the Word of God as much as possible in your life. This might mean a lot of sacrifices, a lot of renunciations, as I've had to leave even my family back in Australia, a lot of different things, obedience, poverty and chastity. But I can't forget the words of the founder of our community. I overheard him say to a young girl once who was in vocational research, where he said, God never really wants to take anything away from us that is truly good, but he only wants to give it to us 100 times fold. So all of your desires, all of your heart's yearnings, God really doesn't want to extinguish them at all, but he wants to fulfill them from one eternity to the next, already in this life and in the life to come. So I can guarantee that God's divine providence is real. By our own very lives, that we live this life of poverty, God will provide everything you need. And also for your families, if you feel like you might even have to end up not seeing them as often as maybe you would like, God will also provide for them as well in all of their needs. But truly seeking to do God's will above everything by putting into practice as much as you can the Word of God and putting it into practice. And I'd like to leave you with a phrase of St. Francis of Assisi, or rather Jesus to St. Francis, as written in the omnibus of sources, that Jesus said to him, Francis, if you want to know my will, despise all of the things that are sweet and love all of the things that are bitter. Yes, the bitterness of dying to our flesh, our own human will, can hurt at times, but done with wisdom, with a spiritual guide, with the Word of God and the teachings of the Catholic Church, you can truly find that sweetness of life. God bless you all. May the Almighty Father bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.